Hi guys, it's Trista, also known as QueenLionT. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are building, I hope you guys are familiar with GTA 5. This is Franklin's house that you first get whenever you play the game in story mode. I titled it as Franklin's aunt's house because, I mean, technically it is. But, sorry I've been MIA for a little bit. I started this build, I think, on July 16th, and here we are on July 29th. I'm doing the voiceover and trying to get it up on my channel. Reason being, I've been working a lot, but I say this every single time. And then when I get home from work, I actually enjoy streaming and, like, talking to everybody instead of just, like, sitting here by myself and building and recording, because that gets kind of lonely. So that's what I've been doing. The reason why I was able to get this up and on my channel today is the fact that I am self-quarantining because I was showing signs of the coronavirus. I got tested on Friday, so it has almost been a week and I still have no results. Whatever it was though, guys, is gone. I have no symptoms. I kicked it. Whatever it was, it might have just been a cold. I really don't know. Kicked it in 3 days, so hallelujah there. I just really hope and pray that you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and you know, you guys are just taking precautions as necessary, because it is a scary thing. I didn't feel good if it was the virus. I did not like it. I lost my sense of taste and my smell, but I'm fully back to normal. But I'm on a paid leave right now because obviously you cannot go to work or into any public establishment if you are sick. So I'm home and trying to make some content, streaming. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, you should. It's a good time. I'd love to see you guys over there. But back to the build, I guess. I was just playing around. It took a little bit. I actually had to pull up GTA 5 on my PlayStation 4. I have it on the PC, but for some reason it doesn't work, but reasons are unknown. I played it once and then it stopped working on me. I don't know. But anyway, I had to pull it up and like physically like move the controller around as Franklin to look at the house, and then my kids ended up driving cars and stuff, and it was just like, please, can I just like use this so I can, you know, actually make my build and finish it? But anyways, we got it done. We got it done. But in the front of the house, it shows like a, it looks like an archway, but I wasn't able to create it, and I think I ended up changing it anyway, so you guys will see that. A lot of these clips will bop back and forth because I would start recording and then I'd have to go do something in mommy mode, and then I would pause the recording and then come back and record again, and it was just, you guys will notice it because I'm already noticing it. But I even stopped, like whenever I like just stop there for a minute, that means I was playing in the game, so forgive me. But this is built in the new eco lifestyle, what is it called? Evergreen Harbor? Yes, Evergreen Harbor. I felt like since I don't have any of the cheats on for this neighborhood yet, that the garbage and everything around was just ever so pleasing, because it just completely works with this house. It really does, and it made me really happy. I mean, I really don't like dirty builds, but this one was so much fun, and I got to go through the debug menu and just have a heyday with all of like the broken down stoves and the refrigerator and the car parts. There's a pallet. I really had fun with it, I'm not gonna lie. So if you guys don't use the debug menu, you guys should go check it out. I'm sure you all do, but if you don't, go check it out. And then I was actually looking at the trees. Like a lot of this, I actually really tried to put everything like spot on. Like they have dead palm trees, and then they have this like actual like regular tree right here in the front yard. I was trying to find the best tree. I think this is the one I choose. I kind of want to do like a side by side. You guys will see whenever like I get the like the exterior done. Like it's pretty good. I'm very, very proud of it. Someone has suggested to me to do the mansion that Franklin gets. That seems like a lot of fun. My only concern with that is all of the elevations and stuff, because if you guys do play GTA, you know what I'm talking about. The elevations and like the different levels of that house might be a little tricky, but might be something that I take on, because I kind of like a challenge. Like, I've already done the buyer's house. This is my second, you know, known house. I want to do more of these, and I don't want to like completely make this my channel, because I still enjoy making other houses and tiny homes and things like that, but I'm intrigued and ready for more challenges, even though this one took me literally forever. But I was actually also working on my second shell challenge, and if you guys don't follow Kate Emerald, she has posted a shell challenge, and it's called the Tricky Shell Challenge, and it is due August 25th, and I've been working very, very, very hard on that. And I started that around when I started this, almost, not really, but like instead of working on this, I'd work on the shell challenge, which was dumb on my part, but I really wanted to see what I could come up with on that, because I did do another shell challenge through Evelyn, and I wasn't obviously chosen, which is okay. So it just kind of like drives me to be better and do better, and I think the house that I have created for this shell challenge from Kate Emerald is amazing. A lot of my followers on Twitch have helped me, and that's something like I like to talk and get other people's opinions on things, because it's helpful, and like they can spot something that you don't see, and even like little mess ups. Like, I think actually on one of my screenshots, I didn't notice it until after I took the screenshot, that you'll see in Franklin's room I put a book, like a couple books on this shelf, and I missed it, but I took the screenshot anyway, and after I took it, I noticed it, so I went into build mode, switched it back, and put the book back on the shelf. But little things like that you don't notice, so having an extra pair of eyes, or several, it is very, very, very helpful, and I really appreciate everybody that follows me on Twitch. So you guys should come and check that out. But here I am in the debug menu, starting to place a whole bunch of randomness, which in time it will work. I think I actually did that off camera, but you guys will see it here eventually. Even on the screenshots you'll see. So as you guys can see, like, not everything is going to be like spot on, but I even made Chop's house. That was amazing. I built it out of a roof because I didn't know how else to build it. But this is the iconic red driveway, and then we're bopping around. She, like I said, his aunt loves plants, so I was trying my best to find the best fitting plants. And then like the overgrown grass and stuff. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but like it works, you know? Sorry, just kind of watching now. I try to like make it look a little overgrown, kind of cutesy though. I mean, it's definitely not like a cute area in the actual GTA 5 game, but here on Sims we can make things kind of cute, you know? But there's a broken down stove over there, and there's a car, if you can see, off to the right. Like it seems like the bush and like the greenery has overtaken it, and I even put there's Chop's house again, there's a food bowl, and there are toys. But so I guess in essence, when I put this up on the Sims gallery, you guys can download it, and all you would need to put in it, I think, would be a dog bed, because I forgot to put that, because it wasn't really important to me at that point, because I forgot. But there are things, you know, that you can actually have a animal in this house. But I tried to mess around with all of like the air conditioners and the vents, and there's like big tubes and just weird intricate things on the outside of the house, which, if you, like I said, if you're familiar, like there are things all over Franklin's house. So I did my best. I think it works. And the roof isn't spot on. I noticed that afterwards, but it is what it is, guys. So here we are trying to get, I was gonna put a planter here, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. We're gonna make it like just regular. We're not gonna add in that stuff. But I mean, there are things that you are able to do in this house, but you guys can download it off the gallery and add whatever you want to it. Crap, you could even make like Franklin. I'm not good at Create a Sim. Otherwise, I would probably do that so that you would be able to play as Franklin in The Sims 4. How funny would that be? But I was gonna say, we are making the garage now, and the garage, obviously I could not build the roof like they have it, but I did manage to put a blue like siding there because the garage door is blue. Things are kind of weird color scheme throughout their house, and you guys will notice it. Like, I kind of felt weird putting some of the colors down, but it works. Like, I asked Dustin, I was like, can you please come and look at this and tell me if this looks okay? And he's like, you did great. And I love having him as my support because he thinks everything I do is great. But anyway, the garage, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do much to it. I did add in a white car because, you know, you get a white car whenever you start with Franklin. I mean, it's like his aunt's car or whatever, but I couldn't find one very similar to it. But there's a car in the garage and some like shelves, and there's a generator. I think I even put an ATM, like he is a criminal, so I put an ATM, like it looks like it's stolen, and yeah. And I never got to use it before. And actually in this build, you guys will notice that I have used a lot of items that I have never used before. So I was super happy about that, but I did get to incorporate some of Nifty Knitting, which was just a couple of the hanging baskets, but hey, I got some in, so that's good. We're just trying to make it look overgrown because obviously they don't maintain their yard. Ouch. Sorry guys if you heard that. I just smacked my knee off of my desk. But yeah, I created all of this, like over to the left right there with the cones and the electric pole and the trash can. That is not part of the actual like town. That's something I created. And I think this part was my favorite. Was being able to just use items that I'd never got to use and just trash it up, and it was so much fun. So much fun, guys. So it kind of makes me want to build, like, I don't know, like a junkyard or like a rundown shop, because like this is like a rundown thing, and I had so much fun with it. And that trash is going to end up peeking in the garage, but I kind of thought, like, well, whenever they open up their garage door with all the garage, or what is English? All of the garbage around, it's gonna like blow in. So there, I end up adding more garbage in there too. It looks kind of bad, but this is fitting to the area and to the game itself. So as you guys can see, everything is coming together very nicely now. I was just running around to see what I missed, what I needed to add, and as you can see, I needed to, you know, make that look a little bit more overgrown. Same with this, like the grass is overtaking all of this garbage because they refuse to clean it up. So yeah, now we're on the inside. Some of this is going to alter a little bit. I did not get the rooms very specific, I guess would be the right term in the game. I messed up a little bit, like the one, like I think I made Franklin's room too big, and I ended up messing up his aunt's room too. You guys will see it. I made it work though. Like it's not all spot on, like I said, but I'm very, very happy with the way it came out. Unfortunately, I couldn't do everything. Like, she has like dream catchers and stuff all around her room and stuff like that, but we obviously don't have those. So I made it work though. But she does have many, many doorways to get into several rooms, and I think I ended up changing them anyway because I couldn't get it to look right, and it kind of bummed me out. So I do alter the doors, and the dining room ends up, I think, being a little bit smaller than that. Not a big deal, but you guys will see. I ended up putting that plant there because I ended up building the interior, this like layout, before I got Nifty Knitting, but that changes. Let me grab a drink. So then I think this part Dustin actually ended up helping me, and he was walking through the rooms. I'm like, what kind of lights are in the hallway? What kind of light is in the dining room? What kind of light is in the living room? And it was just like an ongoing thing. And they have like these like scone looking lights that like hang down, but I didn't have just like one, so I ended up having to put the ones from Eco Lifestyle, which look fine. It works. And then she has that like ball light in the dining room. And then like it's almost like the same wallpaper, the same carpet is pretty much all throughout the house. Minus like a couple red walls, and then for some reason this woman has a pink bathroom, and I made this pink bathroom as best as I could, but oh my goodness, is it ugly. And I just want to let you guys know, fair warning, it is an ugly bathroom. So that little room right there, that like tea room, is not very specific. Like, it's not, I'm gonna keep saying it, it's not right on. They have like a door, and it like is kind of propped open, and that's where the laundry services are. But I end up putting a washer and dryer in that room, and it's just like a clutter closet, and it's just full of a bunch of junk. So this is everything that I did today. This is actually everything I did today. All of this interior and all like I'm changing everything. I did this today, and I was struggling here for a little bit because they have like a nice like tall like shelf, but I think I leave that one there and just call it done. I kind of wish we had like taller. I don't necessarily think it was like a dresser. It was just like a shelf, but we don't have anything like long like that and taller and with like openings. So it is what it is. They have shoes kicked off as soon as you walk in. They have a book, and then I think they have like a bowl on the left side of that table. I end up waiting to put that there whenever I go back through the debug menu. She does have some nice like curtains, but I couldn't find ones that like completely cover up the window, so here we are with like the Sims curtains. It is what it is. And this is when I stopped. I had to look at the game, change that. It's like a white color, and then like this brown carpet. And then I'm looking for like these hanging. That's almost the one that I use, but I think I actually use the ones from like City Living or something. Yes, these. She has a lot of these hanging up. So this like it works with the vibe of her, you know, because she likes yoga and stuff. Oh, I forgot to put a yoga mat, guys. She has one rolled up next to her couch, and I didn't have one. I forgot. That's okay though. This is more based on Franklin, not his aunt. So I guess, I mean, oh well. Alright, we only have like 23 minutes to go. If you guys have been here this long, you guys are doing great, and I hope you are sticking around to see the final product. Wanted to tell you guys that I just recently had a birthday on July 26th. I am a Leo, and I am very proud of that. I love being a Leo. And I also love having a summer birthday because that's when you get to do all the fun stuff. Not that I actually got to do like what I specifically wanted to do this year. I actually wanted to go to like an amusement park, but with the virus and everything, like you can't do that. But I had a really good birthday. I turned 27. I am now 27. It's just terrifying to think that I'm going to be 30 very soon. But here are all of the debug menu items, the hanging plants and stuff. I was trying to create like some sort of like older looking entertainment center, but I couldn't find one, so I ended up using this one. And I think it works. It's fine. It does what it needs to do. Her TV is bigger in the actual game, and I think they have like a VCR and stuff, but I wasn't able to provide that, so this is what I got. She does have like geodes and like rocks everywhere and stuff like that, so I do end up incorporating those. And she loves candles, which I think I had fun building this stuff like more based on her, because she likes plants and she likes the rocks and she likes dream catchers, and that's like everything that I like, so I had a lot of fun with it. But I started putting nifty knitting items up, and I was like, man, I can't use those. I ended up just using that blue hanging plant there, then getting rid of the other stuff. I know I pulled it over, but I ended up deleting it anyway. And a coffee table. I never actually get to use coffee tables. So when I get to use coffee tables, I'm like, oh, which one? Because some of them are very ugly, and I don't like using them. And then I ended up putting like an end table around the lamp, because the lamp that she has is a like a, I don't know, like a shelf lamp, like it's built in, so I mean it kind of looks silly there, but I'm trying to go, you know, spot on, so almost spot on. And I'm just looking for clutter items now, trying to figure out everything that I need to do. I ended up finding this brick bookcase, and I love it. It's like next to that fireplace there. She actually has like a shelf built out of bricks and like a wood slab, and she has her radio on it, but we don't have those, which I feel like we used to, maybe in Sims 3 or something. I don't remember, but I ended up just using like a regular shelf and just putting a radio on it. See, there they go. I was like, ooh, a jersey. I need to go put that in Franklin's room real quick, because he likes, you know, like the name brand shoes, and he likes like the sports jerseys and stuff, but I wanted to make sure that I grabbed that before I forgot. So we end up using this little old style looking stand, and I think it works. And I'm just going through because, like I said, I've never used that sun anywhere. At least I don't think so. And, you know, I think what my favorite room to build on this one was actually Franklin's room. I think I had the most fun with Franklin's room. I couldn't get anything to work. Everything was just messing up for me. And she has a lot of picture frames everywhere too. So I did the best with what I could. I couldn't get it to work. I was like, never mind, we don't need that picture. Oh, see, here's the garage. Okay, we're back. I was trying so hard to find items just to fill it up and make it look more full. And overall, like, I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm very proud of this one. But back to the virus talk I was talking about. I do not have any more symptoms. I did get tested, and if you guys have got tested also, you know the pain. It's not as bad as like what the media has made it out to be. It is actually not terrible. I had to go through a drive-through one, so I had to basically do it myself. And they create stoppers on the bottom of the swab, so whenever you stick it up your nostril and you twist and stuff, like, it does make your eyes water. And I think that was the most, I don't know, uncomfortable that I felt with it. I mean, I didn't sneeze, I didn't cough. I've talked to other people and they said that they sneezed and they coughed and they couldn't help it. And in order to get the test, you have to leave it up there even when you sneeze and when you cough. But mine, I did pretty good. I just had a lot of water coming out of my eyes. But my eyes are very sensitive to everything anyway. I don't know why, but it is. And I'm just waiting on those results, and it's almost been a week. And I'm just I'm honestly ready to go back to work, but I filed a claim through my job, and I am staying at home, and I'm getting paid for it. So there is a plus side to it. So that was my worry, is because, like, what if I can't go to work? And then I end up losing everything. Like, I pay rent and stuff, and I can't afford to, miss 2 weeks, 3 weeks of work and not get paid for it. I would lose everything, and my life would it would just crumble. So, like, it's a real deal. Like, please take this seriously. Make sure you guys are wearing your masks and washing your hands and doing everything that you need to do. I was doing the same thing. So I'm honestly praying that I didn't have it, because I don't know if it's just me or if it's like everybody, but every summer, I kid you not, I get a cold. I don't know why in the summertime. It doesn't like happen to me like during the winter or anything. It's always in the summertime. And it doesn't last very long, but every cold that I've had since I've been older, I end up losing my smell and my taste. And that's why I was like, oh, like, I should probably just be, cautious about it. Like, I don't want to go to work, and if it is the coronavirus, like, I don't want to get anybody sick. So I stayed home. And I think that was probably the best choice, because what if I actually do have it? But anyways, this is the kitchen, and they only have like 2 chairs, and she has a coffee mug there, so like that was perfect. I didn't get to fit in like a hutch or anything. I just put that shelf there and just called it done. I was like, alright, it is what it is. And then they have like I think it's like a blue kitchen. So I end up going with that tile, and then switching the floor, because they have this like linoleum floor. And you'll see me play around with the doorways and stuff, because they have their refrigerator right there. And I was like, if this is actually something that somebody wants to download and play with, it's not gonna work. So it was a little tricky there. I think I ended up just putting like a regular door. I don't know which one I use. I don't remember. I really don't. I'm interested. But yeah, they have like, she has like this pop of red in the living room, and then in the dining room, I use that one. I get rid of that window, and I'm like, oh, there's not a window in the kitchen. There's a window off to the left, and that's it. And they have like no storage. I was gonna add more, and I'm like, no, we're gonna get rid of it. And then I try to like make it like, because in the actual game they have it like tucked in there, but I'm like, no, because I don't. Every time I try and tuck a refrigerator into like the long cabinets that you get to put on the walls, they don't work. I playtest them and I can't get them to work. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. Nope, not messing with it. And then I couldn't get the microwave to go on the corner. That was very aggravating. I was like, screw it. The knives are next to the microwave in the game, but I couldn't get them to go there, so they're just gonna chill over there, which is fine. And they have cereal on top of the microwave. So I had to load up the counter with stuff in order to get it to work. The things you do in The Sims just to get things to go where you want them to go. Oh my goodness. So I'm just trying to find items. I was gonna put that in there, but I'm like, well, I need one counter for your Sims to cook on, so I left that one open. And then they have shelves next to the left of that cabinet, but I don't put them in, I just leave it open. It looks okay. I wish I was able to, like, it's like a little, like, corner shelf that they, like, have, and it's really cute in the game, but we don't have something like that. So I guess it's just an open space there. The kitchen isn't very cluttered with stuff. They like have a trash can, they have that plant, and I think they have a laundry basket, because on the other side of that wall right there to the left where the trash can is right now is the laundry services, but I end up moving it. But yeah, I incorporated these little scroll thingies everywhere, and it was nice. It was fun. But she does have like throw rugs everywhere, so that was nice to be able to use some different rugs and experiment. But this room, I think we're going in here now. We sure are. They have like a blue wall. It looks blue. I don't know if it was the lighting in when I was playing today, but it looks blue to me. And like a darker carpet than the ones that's actually in the living room and the hallway there. So I want like a darker gray. And then this is where I just got to kind of go a little crazy with the clutter, and it was very fulfilling because they have like a broken down bike in this little hallway here, and I don't know if we have a broken bike in debug. I looked, I couldn't find one. I think that's what I'm doing right now. So I end up going to the transportation and just getting a bike from there, from the university one, and just using that instead. Now, where are you going to be able to get it? I don't know, probably not. Oh yeah, and they had ketchup and mustard on the microwave, so I put that over there. I was like, ooh, I get to put ketchup and mustard on the microwave. I don't know why, but there was ketchup and mustard on the microwave. So there's the bike. I just threw it in there. And it's also like very dark in that room, so I deleted one of those lights and added a tire and like I just added, it was so much fun, guys. I really wanted to put that bathtub in there with the plants, but I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I should have put it outside. That's what I should have done. Ooh, oh yeah, I added a little nifty knitting shelf in here and just put items on it, because I'm like, well, she probably had that hobby at one point and then got tired of it. So I think I did a lot of that stuff off camera, and then I came into the aunt's room and started working on that. She does have lamps like everywhere. Like if you notice in the living room, there's a lamp. In her bedroom on the dresser, there's a lamp, and there's one next to her bed. The bed would actually go right where I was just putting it, but you wouldn't be able to get in the room. So I switched it, put it over there, called it done. And her room, I think, is like a peachish color. Oh, yep, the same lamp. I just use the same lamp. And she has books, and she has all the plants. It was very wonderful to do. And then, yeah, they have the same carpet. I checked both rooms. That's why I was like on a pause. Your video is not freezing. It's just pausing for a moment. I'm sorry. Oh, so, yeah, I tuck in a little chair there, and I do she has makeup and stuff on her vanity. And then on the left wall, I just kind of go hard. It doesn't look very good, but she has like a mixture of items on her walls. And so, I kind of just filled it up. But I do like that little vanity in the dresser and stuff over there. But you'll see here now where we fill up this wall with random items, because why not? Oh yeah, I put a little like dresses and stuff there for her. I was like, she seems very like in tune with like her culture, so like I put things that kind of like were geared more towards her and like the sun, and she has like the birds and stuff in the room. And I love that like tiki guy thingy there. I thought he was really cute and very fitting to this, so that's just a wall of like memorabilia, I guess would be the word. Okay, I think Ant's room is done. So like once I actually started getting into this, like everything seems to go very smoothly and very quickly. I just had a couple like issues with like I had to like move the rooms and then move the windows over and move the doors and then put the scrolls back, and it was just very tedious. But this is the pink bathroom that I was talking about, guys, and I oh my goodness, I can't believe she has a pink bathroom. Very pink. I think I even incorporate like a bunch of pink towels and stuff too. Oh yeah, she has a couple towels over here. One is like white and the other one is like completely blue. And I think it's supposed to match the rug that I placed down, because for some reason they have this random blue circle rug next to their bathtub. And I did my best, but I was like, oh my god, this thing is so ugly. But I mean, maybe that's all the rugs that they had, and it was like a cheap rug, because I've been there, done that. I was like, I needed a rug for my bathroom, and this one was the cheapest, so that's why it doesn't match my bathroom. Yeah. Especially when like you're first starting out and you get your first place and stuff. Like, you guys know my struggle if you know what I'm talking about. Especially like if you had to work for everything yourself. But here we are, finally to Franklin's room. I couldn't find a messy bed, so I think his blankets are red in the actual game, and that was like the best fitting bed I could find. That wasn't like too fancy or anything. And since like I don't use CC or anything, like if I use CC we could have definitely made the bed look really messy, but I'm not a CC person. I mean, kudos to the people that use it. I mean, everything looks beautiful, but I just kind of, you guys know my style and how I like to build, so. He has an alarm clock, but we don't have, like, digital alarm clocks. I'm gonna start making a list, I swear, and be like, you guys need to start adding this stuff in. Like, everything that I've been talking about recently in this build, I'm like, you need to put this in there, this in there, and this in there. No, I'm just kidding, but. His room seems very dark also, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but he has a lot of hidden items, and I think the only reason I noticed it was because I was actually building the house, because I would not have noticed it if I was just playing, because he has like a tucked in guitar, he has this like, what is this, like the mixing table over here. I tucked it over the dresser and it works. Like, I really like it. And I put CDs, and like I figured like he likes to make like some fire mixtapes and stuff like that. But yes, I think this room was my absolute favorite. And he has like a lot of posters and pictures up on his walls and stuff like that, and he has magazines. I think that's the book right there, that red and purple one that's floating, and I didn't notice it until like I took the screenshot, but it's fixed now. And I think he has he does have a few shelves, and he has a boombox on the one shelf. And I accidentally took a picture, that's why that notification popped up. I did not mean to do that, and I put that sauce in there to make it look like alcohol. And he has a game system. And I was like, and we're pausing. Why are we pausing? Oh, yeah, he has that little stool there, and he has headphones, so I do end up going through and finding headphones and putting them there. So all in all, like, I did pinpoint some specific things in the actual house, And I hope you guys all like it. And I mean, what do you guys think so far? Oh, here we go. We're darkening it up a little bit now. But I think because we have the lights and stuff in here. But yes, here I go with all of the posters and everything. Same with like the aunt's room, I just cluttered it up because like it's not like a uniform pretty like I don't know, like how you hang up pictures and stuff. It's not like that. It's just like he threw them up and yeah. I think he had books in his room too, and I was like, oh, I should use that chest. I'm like, but that doesn't work. It doesn't fit in here. But oh, I even added cologne to his little desk there. And I made that one look like a that one picture look like graffiti. But here we are, guys, to the screenshots. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like this video. And as always, guys, good vibes and toodles.